Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. 4-0 yesterday of Juventus, we can only be happy. But what will we do in this video? As every morning, we will review the Italian and international papers to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus. So let's start with La Gazzetta dello Sport today. They are showing actually flying stars, stelle filante, showing Dybala and Ronaldo. They are explaining that Dybala, Ronaldo, Higuain and Ligt were scoring. Lecce remained in 10 men, but in the second half they had a collapse. This evening Lazio against Fiorentina to keep awake the Serie A, because if they lose they will be at -7, so that's a difficult one. And I will anticipate you what I think. I tell you immediately in the beginning of the video, pay attention to Fiorentina tonight. Why? Because Lazio played not that long ago, they don't have the energy to recuperate, they have that really bad effect, that negativity from the loss versus Atalanta. Juventus played before, they won yesterday 4-0, so a lot of things that can give us a surprise tonight. That's it for Gazzetta dello Sport. Even if they are speaking about Hakimi, I just want to put a few words on that. Yes, he's an amazing player. Yes, it's a future star. Yes, congratulations Inter, because you did well, but it was not the Juventus player. I mean, it's not the Juventus player in terms of how Juventus play, because Hakimi has really a big weaknesses in how we defend, and he's a big player of 3-5-2. Ideal for Conte, not for Sarri, or not of how Juventus play. Gazzetta dello Sport. And then we go to Corriere dello Sport. Poker with Gioia, with Dybala, and also here they're explaining the same thing as Gazzetta dello Sport, so I don't want to go into it, except that Under from Roma, who was also a bit linked to Juventus, is now linked to Napoli, so that's something I wanted to say. And Benevento from Serie B is really near to go to Serie A. It's not over yet. Tutto Sport. Poker, again another poker, because we won 4-0, but this time Aces Poker, and they are showing the 4 guys that scored yesterday a goal. And then you see Inter is taking Hakimi. Tomorrow Arthur can be at the Juventus stadium. And a few words about Pipita, because that's important. He said to Tutto Sport yesterday, I understood that Juventus needed me. Sarri explained really well that mentally Higuain had big problems with everything what was happening with, you know, the COVID situation and so on, that he was not thinking about football at all. But at the end he remembered that the supporters and the club that gave so much to him needed him, and that's why he was back. And look at him, he's really happy to be back at Juventus. Let's speak about Arthur, because that's a really important one. And then I have a surprise for you, because I have an amazing confirmation that it's a 102% done. But as Madrid paper is saying, Arthur a punto de ser vendido, viaja a Vigo. Arthur is really near to be sold, but he will go to Vigo, so don't be surprised. Yesterday Pjanic was also playing all the game, so that happened because they have so much games to play. But then you see that Aran Turin is reporting something from Tutto Sport, that between Sunday and Monday the medicals can happen. Juve and Barca are finalizing the last details, legal and insurance matters. That's it. And the big surprises I was announcing you is that the 102 or 2000% certificate that Arthur will comes immediately from his mother, Lucia D Mello. I explain you why, guys. Since I opened the channel and I'm following the Arthur novel, all the use and that Mercato rumor, every time I go to Twitter and I try to see what the mother of Arthur was saying and tweeting, and she's always saying, no, he loves Barcelona, no, he will stay, stop saying that he will go away. She was always negative of the fact that her son would go to Juventus or to any other club. But yesterday, what was she saying? She was replying to people who were actually complaining about Arthur. Some people were, not a lot but some, and she was writing, my god, now they started to put defects on the player. Then in another tweet she said, do you think Arthur is a promise? Because people were saying that Barcelona was selling a promise to take a value, a certain value as Pjanic, and she reacted like, my son is not a promise. So you see the difference in style, in writing. She's not anymore saying, no, don't worry, he will stay at Barcelona, he loves Barcelona, he's the club of his heart. No, how she started the defensive line, she defend her son verse, and she's attacking the Barcelona fans. A total different story, I can tell you. She knows really good where her son will play. And then I wanted to finish with the last news again around Turin, who was reporting something from Guido Vaciago, who was actually saying that Paratici have clear transfer strategy, lower the average age, lower the team total salaries, and then you see a beautiful picture with really young players. 23 years old for Bentancur, and you have 22 for Demiral, or 21. Kulusevski, 20 years old. You have Luca Pellegrini, 20 years old for Matthijs de Ligt, Arbor, and then you have the new entry, 23 years old for Arthur, that will be 24. So young players that you can even consider Dybala in it. So you see a clear new strategy for Juventus, and that's good because we had the oldest team of Serie A, and okay, Juventus, you know, if you go to the Latin term, means youth, so we have to respect that tradition. Guys, thank you for following. Thank you. We are near to 700. Go for it. Please subscribe, like the video, and share the channel with the English speaking Juve community so that we are growing and that you receive your daily dose of Juventus. Ciao, grazie, forza Juve!